Hey everybody, it is Jason from the Texas Gun Vault 2, and tonight I'm coming to you with another upcoming projects video. Man, do I got a lot of guns on the table to do reviews on. I just got done with one of D's guns. Of course, that's just his initials. He doesn't want me to use his full name. I just reviewed his Noveske Afghan, and that came out today. Two pretty good reviews. On the first day, I got a lot of views. Too bad my channel is not monetized anymore. But I got three more of his rifles, two LMTs and a SIG MCX Virtus, which I'm taking to the range tomorrow. But then my friend Matt, you guys probably see him comment on most of my videos, and when I do get around to live streaming, he's always there. He's a Patreon supporter, friend of the channel, just all around good guy. I mean, he is a good guy, and he has an awesome taste in firearms and just loves guns. I think him and I have a very similar philosophy in that we just think guns are cool and we like nice stuff. And so it's always great to talk to him. And he messaged me and said, hey, I have a few guns to lend you. And yeah, it's more than I was expecting. And I want to get through with these as quickly as possible so I can get them back to him, obviously. So I'm probably going to do kind of a mix and match. I'll do the MCX tomorrow, and then I'll do one of Matt's pistols probably tomorrow, and kind of go back and forth to get all these done as quickly as I can. And with my busy work schedule right now, I'm having a hard time doing more than maybe 2 or 3 videos a week. So still bear with me. We will get things done. Remember, this is not my full-time job. It's just a part-time thing that I do. It's a passion project. And so anyway, let's go over what I have on the table and see if you guys are as excited about this as I am. So you guys know Matt probably is the instigator for why I got into CZ pistols. He let me review a couple. He had one of those PCRs, the pistol of the Czech Republic, like a small CZ75. And I started to appreciate them more and more. And now I have three CZs, I think. But anyway, he wanted to pick up this gun, and it's a gun that I've already reviewed, but this is the latest edition, and it's the one that they just made before they discontinued it. This is the CZ97B. So this is chambered in 45 ACP, and it's like a CZ75. Now, this version is a little bit different than the one that I reviewed. The one I reviewed, which I believe was Ken's, I think. It was an older model, didn't have the front cocking serrations, had different grip panels. This one has like the new metal grip panels on it. And the other one had some issues when it came to the recoil spring, which I think were rectified by its owner. He got some new ones. But I want to try and see what the new production ones are like and how they compare. So I will be reviewing this. And just kind of holding this and looking at this kind of makes me feel like I missed out. Maybe I should have picked up one of these. Maybe they still have some in stock somewhere. I might have to look at getting one. That's kind of cool. My collection's kind of veered more towards 9mm pistols lately than 45, but that seems to be really nice. I'm telling you, CZ makes some good stuff. Another CZ we have on the table here is another, I believe, discontinued. This is the subcompact version of the 97. I keep saying the 97, the 75. Sorry, I keep getting all these model designations mixed up. This is the CZ2075D Rammy. So this is the subcompact version. That is a small little pistol there. It's a metal frame. Yeah, it looks really, really nice. As I said, I think it's discontinued. Maybe I'm wrong. I have heard rumors of that, but I'll have to do a little bit of research on these before, of course, I do the range reports. But this is a super small 9mm CZ75 type of firearm. Has the decocker version. Yeah, it is small. I mean, right there you can see I can only get about 2 fingers on that thing. So that's going to be kind of fun to shoot. We'll see. Obviously designed for the concealed carry market. Then we're going to go back to my founding of my channel, being the Fort Worth Colt guy, because I'm going to review a Colt revolver. And this is a bad boy right here. Take a look at this. The new Colt Anaconda in 44 Magnum. Yeah, man, that's nice. That is super, super nice. I am really impressed with this thing. Now, I have held an original Anaconda, and they were nice too, but I kind of feel like in some ways this thing is built a little bit nicer than those older ones. I'm sure the metallurgy is a little bit nicer. It probably doesn't have the same value as the old ones. And I have owned a 1978 Colt Python. Now, of course, those were like the premier top-of-the-line 357 Magnum revolvers. And I have to say that this gun feels as good. Now, I don't know if the Anacondas have the same issue that the new Pythons do, which they had some type of trigger issue. But I haven't heard any problems with it. And he got the long barrel on that thing. Look at that beautiful ribbed barrel. Yeah, that is one beautiful, beautiful revolver in stainless steel. And I love stainless steel revolvers. That's just nice right there. So he gave me some ammunition for this, because I don't have anything really in 44 Magnum, except I do have a Model 29-10 Smith & Wesson, which is the Dirty Harry gun, but it's in a presentation case and I don't shoot it. So I don't really have much 44 Magnum or 44 Special, so Matt gave me some ammunition for this, and he says, you'll enjoy the 44 Special. He gave me some lighter loaded 44 Magnum, and then there was one box he said, you're probably only going to want to shoot 2 or 3 rounds of this, but we'll see if I can get through a full cylinder. So that is a bad boy right there. Man, I'm really excited about that one. And then he let me borrow 2 rifles. So let me go and get those real fast. One's an AR and one's a classic. Well, let's do the classic one first. No, let's do the AR first, because I'm doing a bunch of other AR reviews. So here is the Springfield Armory Saint. Yeah. Now, you guys know in the past, and I've been kind of accused of being a Springfield hater because of what they did at one time when it came to lobbying against the Second Amendment. But I can forgive things. But in general, I kind of wish they would stop relabeling guns. Like, you know, I really do think the XD series is probably a pretty good gun. I know a lot of people like it. But I kind of wish they would have kept the original name. I can't remember what it's called over in Serbia. Was it the FS2000 or something like that? The actual designation? I think that's way cooler than calling it, you know, the XD. And then having on the side of that thing grip zone. It kind of looks and sounds stupid. But the gun can be nice. This is obviously one of their AR patterns, and they call it the Saint. I just wish they'd just give it like a model designation, maybe a number or something. You know, the SA-15 or something like that. But we'll see what this thing is all about. I got to do a little bit of research, see what the barrel is. It says it's 1-in-8 twist. Okay, so I'm used to 1-in-7 and 1-in-9, so that's a 1-in-8 twist barrel. I don't know if it's chrome lined or not. Yeah, it is, so that's nice. But it seems to be actually pretty well built. It uses forged receivers. It's finished really nice, actually better than most of the kind of mil-spec, you know, M forgeries, you know, the AR-15s. So far, just kind of handling here, it feels really nice. I am kind of impressed with its build. So I'll have to do a little bit of research, see where its, you know, price is, and kind of compare it to maybe some other rifles. I don't think this thing will compare to like an LMT, you know, because I'm getting ready to review the LMT New Zealand contract example and the Estonian contract example. I don't think this competes in that same category, but it seems to be really nice, and maybe depending on its price point, it could be really good. Now, I'll tell you a little something behind the scenes too. One of the downsides with having such amazing friends that let you borrow and shoot and review such awesome guns is sometimes I kind of want one that they have, you know, so like I got to go out and spend money to buy one. So I know that sometimes people will email me or comment on my videos and saying, Jason, you have made me spend so much money because you've reviewed this gun or you own this gun or talk about this gun. I want one too. And man, a lot of these guns, I kind of feel that way, like that Anaconda and that CZ97. But the LMT New Zealand rifle, now I haven't shot it yet. Man, I want one. I want one so bad, and I don't think they're in production anymore. There's still a few on, you know, some of the websites. You know, different dealers have them. It's expensive, and I'm trying to justify getting one, but I don't know if I will. It might be one of those that I'll let walk and regret because it's a lot of money. But I want one really bad. Man, do I want one really bad. So D, who lent that one to me to review, darn you. darn you, because I'm just trying to figure out a way to justify that one, because I want it really bad. So, yeah. I don't know. Now that my channel is demonetized, I don't know if I'll do it. Oh, man, just sitting there. I have to review it. I have to shoot it. Man, do I want that New Zealand contract example rifle really, really bad. But let's now go to the classic that Matt let me borrow. And this is going to be really awesome. And I've done a little bit of research on it because of its age. I wanted to make sure it would be safe to shoot. And the gun seems to be well built and still functional, but I wasn't sure because of when it was made. Here we have a Winchester model. We have the 1894. Yeah, this is a model 1894, chambered in 30-30. So, yeah, it seems to be functional, and I don't see any safety issues with it at all. And I was talking to Matt, I said, hey, you know, depending on the date of this thing, I don't know if it's designed for smokeless powder. And I'd have to look, because, you know, when these things, I think, were originally made, you know, there were still black powder cartridges, and you can't fire smokeless modern ammunition out of these if it's a black powder gun. But luckily, I was here looking at this, and it says on the barrel, nickel steel barrel, especially for smokeless powder. Because when these guns were made, they would mark it if it was for smokeless powder or not. And this one says it is rated for smokeless powder. So I'm really excited about that. I want to do a little serial number search. I think Matt gave me some information on it. But it's an oldie. I mean, this guy was made a long time ago. And this also shows the durability of firearms. You know, people that say, we're going to ban guns, and they're going to go away fast. I mean, this gun's probably, you know, 100 years old. Think about that, 100 years old, and it's still around. You know, can you imagine who built this? And the generations of people that own this who are gone. You know, people had been born, lived long lives, and passed away, and this gun is still here, and I'm going to get to fire this piece of history. I mean, come on. That is just awesome, and one of the reasons why I love and appreciate firearms, because they're such durable items, and they represent history. So this is going to be awesome to review. I think I'm going to save this one for the last, because I want to do this one justice, because this one is cool. This one's really cool. Yeah, who doesn't love a lever action gun? So that is what Matt let me borrow. A lot of cool stuff. Yeah, so what do you guys think? As I think I told you, I'm going to take the SIG MCX to the range tomorrow. That's the next rifle of D's that I'm going to review. And I'm going to post this kind of late in the middle of the night on Friday. So if you see this, tell me which one of these pistols, the Anaconda, the Rammy, or the 97B, you want me to take to the range. And I'm going to go in the morning, so you got to make your comment kind of time sensitive here. But let me know, and I'll try to review that gun based off of your thoughts. So anyway, some upcoming content. Thank you, Dee, and thank you, Matt. Just wow. Man, life is awesome. Life is good. I am blessed, and the Texas Gun Vault is blessed to have such amazing subscribers and fans. And yeah, so anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And thanks for being here. So, as always, thanks for watching.